Once during his summer vacation, a child went to visit his grandfather. He used to play with his grandfather all the time. One day he said to his grandfather, "When I grow up, I want to be a successful man. Can you give me some advice on how to be successful?" The grandfather nodded and took the boy with him to a nearby park. In the park, the grandfather bought 2 small seeds and returned home. Then he planted one seed in a pot and kept it inside the house and planted the other in the garden outside. "What do you think? Which of these 2 plants will grow better in the future?" asked the grandfather to the boy. The boy thought for some time and then said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it is protected from all dangers, while the plant outside the house is at risk of many things, like strong sunlight, storms, animals, etc." The grandfather smiled and said, "Let's see what happens in the future." After that, the boy went back home with his parents. 5 years later, the boy visited his grandfather again. When the boy saw his grandfather, he said, "Grandpa, last time I asked about ways to be successful, but you didn't tell me anything. This time, you have to tell me." The grandfather smiled and said, "Of course, but first let's take a look at the plants we planted a few years ago." Saying this, the grandfather took the boy to where he had planted the seed in the pot. They saw that the plant had grown into a small tree. Then he took the boy to look at the plant they had planted in the garden. There they saw that a huge tree was standing, with its branches spreading widely, providing shade to passers-by. Now the grandfather looked at the boy and asked, "Tell me, which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?" The boy answered, "The one we planted in the garden, but Grandpa, how is that possible? That plant must have faced so many dangers and yet it grew so much." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the plant in the garden had to face many things, but dealing with problems had its benefits too. The plant in the garden had the freedom to spread its roots as much as it wanted. Problems like storms made its roots stronger. Today it is so strong that a small storm cannot cause any harm to it. Son, what I'm going to tell you, always remember this, and you will be successful in everything you do in life. If you always make comfortable choices, you won't be able to grow as much as you can. If you are ready to face this world despite all the dangers, then no goal is impossible for you to achieve. Never think of problems as obstacles, but think of them as steps to success." The boy took a deep breath and looked at the tree and understood the grandfather's words. Obstacles that we consider enemies in life, the same obstacles make us stronger and more successful in life. Similarly, our life is like a great adventure full of twists and turns that may seem like obstacles blocking our path. But guess what? These obstacles are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Just think when you play a game. The fun part is figuring out how to overcome the challenges. Life works the same way. Every obstacle you face is a chance to learn, grow, and become even stronger. So don't let these blocks discourage you. Embrace them, face them, and see yourself level up in the game of life. You have the skills, determination, and spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, the boy learned a valuable life lesson. He realized that obstacles are like pieces of a puzzle, essential for personal development and future success. Just as the small plant faced storms and grew to become a strong, robust tree, we too can overcome our own obstacles and grow in strength and wisdom. Therefore, always remember, every challenge is a chance for learning and growth. Don't let life's hurdles discourage you. Instead, see them as opportunities to rise to new heights in the great game of life. Subscribe to continue watching inspiring videos like this. Subscribe now to our channel to receive more life stories, inspiring lessons, and reflections that will help you face life's challenges with courage and determination. Don't miss the chance to grow and be inspired with each video. Join us on this journey of personal growth and success.